Hi, welcome to Women in Testing Season 2, Women in Testing Reloaded. My name is Laveena Ramchandani, and I've been a tester for over 8 years now. Today's question that I've been asked to answer is, what is the role of communication for testers to be successful in their career? Now, when we are going for interviews or when we are interviewing people, we just don't look into communication, so bear that in mind. But it is important. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So, when I started my graduate career role, I was very quiet, I was timid, and because I was not comfortable in that environment very quickly, I had to learn new things. I fell into testing as well, so I wasn't sure as to what I'm actually doing. Now, I was very, very quiet back then, but then slowly with career experiences, asking the right questions at the right time, trying to find value in the question you're asking, how you're communicating, and how sometimes your questions might even help other people's questions that they're not asking as well. So there's a lot of kind of thinking around that. And if I compare myself from back then to now, definitely I've opened up more. I think I was a bit more introvert back then in my role, and I've come out of my comfort zone last year, and I actually did a lot of conferences, blogging, podcasts. So I think that came with experience, and I thought, let's take this challenge because I've always been in my comfort zone, but I think we need to communicate more. We need to give back to the community that we're learning from in a way too. So I think communication is quite important, but it's not like you won't get penalized if you don't communicate. It's just how you communicate, how you kind of ask your questions, and what value do they bring to you, and how they help you test. So I would definitely say that learn from some of your favorite speakers at conferences, be part of conferences and learn from them, even webinars, or even listen to podcasts, learn from people's style of talking. I was asked, I think last week as well, like I communicate quite freely. I don't feel like I'm worried or I'm nervous. And I was thinking to myself, what's going in my head at that point when I'm asking these kind of questions? Only I know. So then I was saying to this individual that it took time to get to this position and be fluent at communicating. And yeah, so even now I do get sometimes a bit nervous as to, am I asking the right question, or am I kind of confusing my audience? So yeah, it's just around a strategy of what you want to ask and how you want to ask, and make sure you communicate fluently and clearly. And I would definitely also say that if you feel like you're a bit shy, timid, it's okay. You don't always have to ask, you don't always have to communicate. You can show your kind of a way of testing through your work as well. But if there are important scenarios where it is necessary to communicate, I would definitely suggest please communicate, as it will make you more successful and maybe lead to kind of understanding things better, and people in your team would understand you better as well, the way you're communicating too. Apart from that, what you do with communication as well is you avoid knowledge silos. So I did notice back in my career that there were certain individuals that would not communicate much about the knowledge they've learned. And I used to think, we're all working for the same company. Why are we not sharing information? It's just going to help everyone, and it will help delivery be more efficient, and everyone would be on the same boat, and it would avoid the elephants in the room kind of situation. So my suggestion would be avoid those kind of situations. If you learn something new, there's no harm in sharing. Communicate this to the team, because it might be useful, maybe not just to a tester, but maybe to a developer, to a UX designer, or even a product owner. So just be open, communicate as much as you can, and let's celebrate this kind of community, give back, communicate a lot, and just see how you feel. And you never know, like you may start feeling more comfortable that why weren't you that communicative earlier and now you're more communicative, you feel better. So things come with experience. As I said, I was quite timid back then, and then with experience and a bit of confidence, you just learn things. So yeah, I hope you liked my short little story and learned something around how to become a much more enhanced tester with your communication skills. Good luck. Bye.
Hello everyone, I am Ankita and I am working as an SAP tester since last 5 years. I would like to thank the test chat community for giving me this opportunity today. Today we will try to discuss the role of communication skills for the testers to have a successful career. So let us have a look at the tester's life. Once a new requirement comes in a project, we testers are supposed to go through the requirement documents and understand the business needs. So if we get some queries or doubts, we should get clarifications by asking questions. And if we have some new ideas, we should propose it to get a feedback. And once we are done with our requirement analysis, we should start writing our functional specifications and create user stories. Later on, we are supposed to derive the test scenarios and test cases from them. So we have to keep it in mind while writing these test scenarios and test cases that it should be written in a simple language and in a simple way, so everyone should be able to understand it properly without misinterpreting. So once we are done with all these things, while testing the product, if we find any bugs, we should report it in a proper manner. So while reporting a bug, we are supposed to give a detailed explanation regarding how to reproduce the defect again and what is the expected behavior. So these are some main criteria of doing a tester's job. So if you try to focus on these things, we are actually indicating that we have to be a good communicator. Communication is not only about talking to someone else. Communication is all about effective speaking, active listening, and writing in an effective manner. So if you are listening to your business needs properly, you'll be able to understand the system better. And once you understand things better, you will have a better clarity to write it down properly in a simple way. And once you are able to write your test cases in a simple way, it will be easier for everyone to understand what you are expecting from this product. So once you are done with such parts, even after that, if you are a good communicator who is able to convey the bug issue properly to your developer or to other peer members, so it will be really easy for them to understand the issue and resolve it. So the point is, once you are being a good communicator, it is really gets easy to help others, to do a team collaboration and cooperation, and people will be actually able to rely on you, that you are conveying the right message and you are helping to build a right product in a right way. So that makes a tester feel confident and quite accomplished, and they will get an urge to get better every day. So I believe communication is the key for a tester to grow in their career. Thank you.